Alright, alright.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
Maybe
That's
here we're
probably
gonna
smart.
have more chances?
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
You mentioned something about helping design the Tempest?
Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a preparation for the Scourge. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I like the Tempest, but I'm not sure I'd travel between galaxies for her.
The unknown frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange not having the rest of the design team. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Dr. Manhattan. Just like Dr. Manhattan.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tan.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
There was a... Okay, this is probably the thing we're gonna go down to the planet with. The shuttle. Loadout station. Oh. Wait. Armor. Moments. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So I can change here the weapon, the ammo that we're using. Okay. And here's like squad. Which one is better? Let's change Liam for a moment. Only 6. Only 6. Okay, there's Asari. Asari. Here's I don't know, Krogan. And another human. Or something else. It would be cool actually if you could like have a new species as our ally. Okay, so let's go and check her out. No, she's much bigger. And confirm. Ah, this is the exit. Here's the weapons. And let's change this one to the pistol. Example this one. And then if we want to change to the other one. Wow, this is too fast. One more time. Compare. It's like slightly, a lot more damage, but like a lot less rate of fire, less max clip size, less max ammo, but better accuracy, and the weight is greater. Power recharge speed, still 15%. For example, if you go like this, 2 weapons, power recharge speeds 100%. But you know, we need to have something better. Omniblade. This is the same damage. Let's go with this one. Or uncommon. There's like nothing. Is there anything new? Omniblade, because we're more of a person who use engineer, right? No mods for pistols. Here we have some. Assault rifle stability, assault rifle accuracy, penetration damage, and distance. Okay, first stability, because actually that's a problem. Accuracy. It was less or more accurate. Yeah, let's do more damage. Okay, we have a new weapons right now set up.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Use the ladder, let's see what's on the other floor. Cafeteria. Nice.
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Clothing, armor, and customization. Wardrobe. Cool. Cool, we can change to long sleeve. Or jacket. Customize. Yeah, let's go this. Looks like Michael Jackson, maybe. Yeah. Give me one. More or less, but we're gonna do it. No, more like this. Is it? No, it's not like. It's not. Oh. Maybe more like that. Okay. There's armor. Default themes. All armor and under armor is auto-tinted based and colored your chest plate. Custom one? Yeah. Yeah, let's color it. Actually, we were seeing each other, but like from the back. Pattern, there are more patterns. Nice. This one. Pattern color. Okay, red one. Gonna be looking like Ant-Man or something. Yeah. We go, Ant-Man. Confirm. Fix armor tinting option. Yeah, let's go, Michael Jackson.
Rider. It is interesting to be renewed.
How do you mean?
Since my creation, I have been Alec Ryder's Sam. Now, I am your Sam. I am still myself, but now the input and experiences I have are completely new. I will develop in a new direction. The term reincarnation seems appropriate.
Are you okay with changing who you're becoming?
I cannot know until I see the result. I look forward to our continued partnership.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes.
Oh
Lighten things
man.
up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor. How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why don't Thresher Moors eat comedians? Because they taste funny.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
My algorithms are formulating a new one, calculating the trajectory of the punchline. That was not a joke.
Oh, right. How are those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
So that's animal. The end of the jokes. Sam's location.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in SamNode on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Let's say hypothetically, I was out sick the day they taught quantum embezzlement communism.
Via entangled subatomic particles, it's possible to conduct secure and instantaneous communication across great distances. It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
What triggers?
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SamNode technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
There's like a lot of things going, like you want to discover what did your father think of you, etc. I don't think that's the most important thing here, so I might actually kinda forward this. There's gonna be like any reading material for that. My paper, dear writer, I've attached my paper on Hello Soil in case you are looking for some like bedtime reading. Once again, I'm so honored to be here, Sylvia. Server message that has been Hello's pedagogy as Sunwar.8 has been categorized as spam and now is quarantined. What? No. Okay. SpaceX rocket. This X rocket model. Aha! Nice. Oh, is there gonna be info about this? Crew like no other. Kilo Jad. You and Kilo sometimes chat in your free time. Kolo will take an excuse to talk about the Tempest. Joe Brody, you left Chill to his job taking care of the Tempest system, which seems to keep him busy. Suvi Anwar is the Tempest Resident Science Officer. She works closely with the research team on the Nexus, analyzing the data you and Sam collect in the field. About me? Ongoing psychological profile. From the files of Tempest physician and psychologist, Dr. Rix DiPiero. Ryder, as part of my assignment on the Tempest, I'm required to send a psychological assessment to Pathfinder headquarters. I'm sending you my notes. After all, you should know what I'm telling them. I've only known you a short time, and so this is just my initial take. Enjoy. Display analytical thinking and intellectual curiosity. Maintains poise and discipline even under intense pressure. Impulsive action often speaks louder than words. I'll be required to update them and send a more in-depth report later. That would change with my decisions. Known association, Kalo, yeah. Okay, let's read it because we have no idea who are they. Kaliaf was born on Surkesh and quoting directly into a life so brain even you couldn't calculate it. Pushed towards a lucrative but dual bureaucratic career with Paro Aerospace, Kalo became more interested in flying the starship he was meant to be cataloging. Eventually left Surkesh for formal pilot training and joined Paro's competitor as a test pilot. Internal emails showed that when the Andromeda Initiative was building teams to develop their survey vessels, Paro Aerospace warned against recruiting Kalo, so fervently that Jane's Garrison's interest was piqued. Kalo claims that the prospect of the initiative was intriguing enough to make him join the Tempest design team. Test flying early prototypes, running stress tests in regions like the Neman Abyss, and rumor has it, helping to acquire advanced technology. Kalo has an acute photographic memory even by Salarian standards. This might be linked to his unusual motor responses, though he discouraged my speculations. Suvi Anwar is a member of the Nexus Science team and holds advanced degrees in astrophysics and molecular biology. In the screening interview, she stated that she was from a large, rather boisterous family of 5 children. Her neuroscientist mother and mathematician father exposed her and her siblings to science from a young age, which sparked a lifelong love of the subject. While pursuing a PhD in molecular biology, Suvi was handpicked for a team doing cutting-edge biophysical and cybernetics research. After a year, the team was headhunted by a Black Ops organization for a classified biomedical project. Suvi was extended an invitation but declined, opting to refocus her attention on her own projects. She declared that there was no hesitation on her part in signing up for Andromeda Initiative once she learned of its existence, owing the desire to see and experience more than one small corner on this vast universe. Humans. Iris place fight. Oh. Nice. The human philosopher Plato once said, astronomy compels the soul to look upward and leads us from this world to another. For much of its recorded history, humanity has indeed looked to the night sky and dreamed of venturing to the stars. However, after the historic NASA Apollo 11 moon landing in 1969, the drive for crewed space exploration slowed as government funding dried up. The move towards cheaper unmanned probes and orbital stations gained traction instead, as one of the central obstacles was the expense of creating first-stage booster rockets that would be lost after each flight. The lure of sending people into the cosmos never lost its draw. In the nearly 21st century, a private company called SpaceX pioneered efforts in sustainable space travel by developing a reusable launch system. It revolutionized the field as the first entity, government or private, to successfully launch and then safely recover an orbital booster rocket intact, allowing it to be reused in future launches. Reusable hardware placed lower cost, sustainable space travel within reach. Galvanized by SpaceX achievements, a renaissance in space exploration for reusable launch system technology later became pivotal in establishing the European Space Agency's first permanent settlement on Mars, Lowell City, in 21st century. No, that must happen. Faster. Even faster. That's too far in future. Yes, it's too far. No. Yeah, this we know. Tempest technology. Is there anything interesting here? Tempest technology, stealth system. Yeah, there's only 2. Let's check it out. Tempest required a number of experimental technologies to accommodate the unique requirements of a Pathfinder. Planetary surface imaging, for example, use photosensitive and radar lidar emanating microsatellites that coordinate with the Tempest router back to SAM node. I then conduct simulated scientific and probability studies on the data before presenting the Pathfinder with a summarized analysis, typical in 0.5 seconds. The Tempest computer network presented interesting challenges, as most Milky Way computer systems have anti-AI safeguards built in. The Tempest network had to be designed from scratch to accommodate my interactions with the ship's systems. Firmware bridges inspired by studies into GEF networking technology allow me to temporarily interact with an augmented sensor, communications, and the ship's navigation array. Given the desire to reduce mass without sacrificing safety, the electrical charge from the Tempest capacitors is used to keep the ship stable via prototype piezoelectric vibration reduction (PVR) technology. When the ship's superstructure is bent by vibrations, such as during atmospheric re-entry or complex flight maneuvers, piezoelectric elements receive an electrical charge that bends bulkheads in opposing directions, reducing vibration and smoothing the ship's flight path. And stealth system. Nah, stealth system. Ignore stealth system. There is a new mission. If I'm seeing this correctly. Path of a Hero. Meet Carrie. Okay, maybe we'll meet her in a moment. This is my place. This is toilet.
Most of the crew bunks in here. Cozy, huh? But your room's got more of a view.
Wow. So what? People, this is my. They sleep like this? Okay. Dinner tonight. Null entry. Sorry everyone, I forgot we were taking turns and half the rations aren't unpacked yet. Call. Could you cover Carlo? There is a soup in the glade, Dexter and level for me, and fruit cocktail Vetra. And to think we might have left port without you, Carlo. Anyone to help me move a couch? Not right now. But I will keep you on my list, especially if you're biotic and can drop the weight. Pay you back in beer hotels. We're fine. Congratulations on successful installation of your info board. You are now ready to keep yourself and your staff informed on the latest development approach. We can just pass here anything you want the whole crew to see, though I disable image embedding. Missed opportunities. Yeah. Okay. What's on this side?
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Happy to have you, Dr. Tapero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Second.
That's a very specific topic.
I grew up on Omega, lots of Krogan mercenaries. The best habitat outside Tuchanka. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Okay, we'll eat them. Let me check whatever we can do here at the base. But you've got this. You don't need an old man a few hundred years your junior to tell you you're ready for this. I will do it anyway because I know it's true. You keep your rider safe and I will do the same with mine. Sorry. Can we talk?
Need something?
Uh-huh. Let's ask something.
So how did a Asari doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel, from when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Yeah. Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this. I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay, I think this is most of those people here. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah.
Pathfinder rider to engineering. Repeat, rider to engineering. Shit, is this thing on?
I don't know. Anyway. Where's my car? Where's my great... I don't remember the name of the car we are driving. It was the best car ever. Very cool.
Pathfinder.
Not car.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
You right back? And back. Which one? I've been following for months, Ryder. Now that I have you, and that we have you, we have a chance out there. And you got good with guns.
Ability to haggle with the locals? Great. But please tell me you're also good in a fight.
Like I said before, Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between. I do what I have to. We all have a personal stake in this. If it keeps going the way it's been, we're all dead. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators.
Jack of all
Back
trades,
channels,
huh?
you know. We'll chat later?
No, we will chat right now. Sorry, but I think it's for the best.
Hey, Ryder.
You're pretty familiar with the ship.
I made sure the technicians had what they needed to keep the Tempest ready and waiting. Leadership wanted to strip her for parts, but I kept saying, a Pathfinder's gonna show up. I like being right.
How did you hear of the Andromeda initiative?
Short answer, Kesh. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually I figured out something was going on, something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
That just sounds like you're taking advantage of people.
Is it? I get people what they want, and they do want, or they wouldn't pay.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't, and that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Was she talking about